Hello, it's Simply Spisser here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first official video for 2020. For today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through how I set up my first bullet journal. Basically, it's a 2020 plan with me and I'm so excited to get into this video. So yeah guys, before I get into this video, I firstly want to give a shout out to my mom who bought me the ring light that I'm currently filming with. Yes, look into my eyes. You see that? You see that? What is that? Growth. Growth. That is what that is, because the quality of the content is getting higher. So, you know, do tell your friends to come check me out here at Simply Sphere. So invite them to the fam. You know, let's grow together in 2020. But anyway, now I've got the formalities out of the way, let's get into this bullet journaling video. Okay, so before I get into how I set up my first bullet journal, let me give you guys a brief introduction into what bullet journaling is in case you're not familiar with it. So bullet journaling is basically a bullet journal. How do I even explain this? Okay, y'all probably can't see, but there are little dots all over the page which serve as a guide. Now the reason why bullet journaling is something I wanted to get into is because last year, yes, I tried the whole journaling thing, but I found that, you know, with journals, most journals, it's either got lines in it or it's like a complete blank page. And I feel like a bullet journal it fits in right in the middle because it's like a blank page with dots, so you're able to get, you know, the structure from the dots that lines would give you, but you get free reign because the lines in other journals can be a bit restricting. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Let's just get into how I set up my bullet journal, show you guys all my different spreads, and also I'll give you guys some tips, you know, if you want to start bullet journaling or get a journaling habit in for 2020. Okay, so in case you're interested, I got this bullet journal at takealot.com because literally none of the stationery stores or bookstores that I've come across in South Africa have bullet journals, so I've ordered online. I'll put the link in the description down below so you can check that out. So basically it starts here on the cover page. It says good day starts with gratitude. You probably can't see that. Maybe I'll put a picture on screen of how the bullet journal looks, and then you open it. Obviously it's a blank page. There again, good day starts with gratitude. So bright. And then yeah, this journal belongs to Simply Spisser, and it's got a young guide over here. And then yeah, it starts off here with an index. So these are the spreads that I've made and those are different pages, and we are going to go through them right now. So yeah, first I started off with a cover page. Basically I wrote 2020, and I wrote at the bottom I wrote a young poem which I was on the 31st, I don't know, towards the end of 2019. I wrote this short poem and I'm gonna read it to you guys. It says, looking back, but I'm not holding on to the past. I look ahead, but don't fear for the future. We've all heard, now is a gift, and that's why it's called the present. But can you truly say that you're living for this moment? And so that's basically, you know, continuing with the theme, because 2019, one of the biggest lessons I got from 2019 is to always live in the present moment, because that's the only thing that exists, because the past is something that already happened, it's set in stone, and the future, it's yet to come, and we don't really know what's going on there. So I really want to take that theme of living in the present into my 2020, and that actually brings us on to the next spread, which is my 2020 mood board. So in the center of the page, I just put the words me in big, and no, that is not a Taylor Swift reference. Honestly, little side note, that song Me by Taylor Swift should be incinerated. Honestly, spelling is fun, girl. But I'm not here to drag y'all's faves. Please don't unsubscribe. back to the bullet journal. So yeah, I just wrote me, and along this, all around, I just wrote words which really I feel like are mood or inspiring, or the mood I want to carry for 2020. And I started with a few words like trust, peace, love, and then I end up like I added a few off camera. I don't know if you guys can see. That's how it looks now. And it's basically the mood for 2020. I'll keep adding words as the year goes, because there's still a lot of space. I want by the end of this year to be just like full of words and just be like a whole mood. Hence, it's a mood board. And then yeah, next we have my reading list. I'm currently reading Sacred Powers by David G. Is it around here somewhere? Actually, let me show y'all. Yeah, this is the book I'm currently reading. Sacred Powers by David G. It's a very like spiritual based book. It's not really tied down to a specific religion or denomination, and I'm learning so much from it. And the next book I'm gonna read is, here it is. It's Fear Fighters by Jensen Franklin. It's a book my dad got me, so I'm really excited to get into it. It says that, do you worry too much, Fear Fighters? I think we get an idea of what the book's gonna be about, and we're not here to discuss my full 2019 reading list. But anyway, yeah, those are the books that I'm currently reading, and I've added 3 more over here. Because, okay, last year what I did was I wrote a reading list. At the beginning of the year, I wrote an entire reading list of books I want to get to. But then as the year went by, I found myself, I discovered a new book along the way. And obviously I read some of the books on my reading list, but I think now, rather than plan out my entire year, because who knows where I'll be in June, with each month I'll add a book. So I already have my plans for January and February, and then I'll just see as the year goes by. I'll keep adding and then ticking off the books I've completed. So yeah, that is my reading list for 2020. And then next we have, the next spread is the manifest page. I call it manifest because it's where I'm putting the dreams, goals, bucket list for 2020 and beyond. So this year I decided I'm not gonna start there with New Year's resolutions, but instead, like, this is where I'm just gonna basically plant seeds of intention, not only for this year but like for the next decade that we've started. So I wrote down, like, one of my main priorities for this year though is getting a driver's license, and also other things like start a podcast, and I would like to write and publish a book, success on my YouTube channel, to graduate in record time. I'd like to have trips overseas, and yeah, that's basically what I'm manifesting, not only for this year but for the next decade. So let's move on to the next spread, which is basically my month planning. I started by trying to make a mini calendar. I wrote like January 2020, and this honestly is the spread I am least proud of. I feel like this is probably, I don't want to say it's the ugliest, but it is the ugliest spread. But going back to what I was saying about how I'm not having New Year's resolutions, but instead I want to set objectives for each month. So I'm decided to see 2020 sort of like a video game. Actually, let me not lie, my sister gave me this idea when I was talking about how I would have Are we going through puberty again? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Let me just drink some water. Where was I? Oh, is that better? Are we back? I don't know. I feel like my voice is sounding a little bit funny. I don't know what's going on. Let's just carry on the video. So as I was telling my sister about how, yeah, this year I'm not having New Year's resolutions. I just want to add objectives for each month. And she was talking about how, because she's so into video games and all that stuff, she was saying how, oh, just like in a video game, how with each level you have objectives. It's like, oh my word. That is such a cool way of looking at it. So I'm taking each month as I'm leveling up in life, and obviously with each level I'll add new objectives and so on. So the objectives for the month of January I wrote was to create fitness routine, establish a journaling habit, and reintroduce the plant-based diet that I was like doing last year. Yeah, and basically the overall theme for January is health. I just really want to focus on health in terms of mentally, physically, emotionally, just really get my health back on track. And then yeah, moving on from the January, this was supposed to be a cover page. Can we just have a moment of silence? Y'all can't see that. Yeah, oh yes, let's do that. This is supposed to be like a cover page, but that's just sad. It's a sad cover page. I'll get better. This is my first bullet journal, y'all, so bear with me. And then yeah, next to that I decided to make a habit tracker. And so so I made this bullet journal on the 6th, so that's why the days start on the 6th. And basically I decided each month I want to pick maximum of 5 habits that I'm going to track, because here I've got the 4 habits I'll be tracking for January is gym, reading, meditation, and journaling. So basically what I'll do is at the end of each day, if I went to gym, I'll tick gym. I didn't exercise yesterday, so hence it's blank. And then reading, meditation, and journaling. And yeah, I think a habit track is pretty self-explanatory. And then next to that, I decided to make a little section for my budget and finance. The budget which I'm going to be trying to use this to know that I will be using, so that I will implement. It's 2020. We're not trying, we're doing. Is basically 50% of my money will be used for living expenses, 30% for pleasures, and 20% for savings and investing. And then I just wrote some of my monthly expenses, like the consistent expenses. And then like food, my Spotify, gym, and script. It's where I get my books from, my online books from. And then also I want to figure out like exactly all my expenses. I want to later on just add what is living, what is pleasures, and then sit down and calculate exactly how much to allocate for each category. And then underneath that short little section for videos, where I'm going to be writing the YouTube videos. For now I just wrote this bullet journal video because I don't want to reveal just yet what videos I have coming up next, because I also don't know. Okay, and then my final spreads is basically going to be for my weekly and daily logging and journaling. So yeah, I just basically start off by dividing the page into the different days, and Monday to Sunday. And this is where I'm gonna put down my plans for the week. Like beginning of the week, I'll just put down any objectives I know I have for the week, and so also my to-do lists. And then on the side I made a little bar. I wrote notes and review. That's what I'm gonna do, more like daily logging, just jot down quick notes, just reviewing the day or notes of the day. Like I don't want to do like full on not like a personal journaling, or you find people do like daily logs. Like some people, they legit track every minute of their day. That's just keeping it simple, because that's what I think is the biggest thing. If you're gonna start a journaling habit, keep it as simple as possible. Now I'm sure you'll notice that Saturday and Sunday don't really have space for notes and review. I want to use those days to do like deep more journaling. Like, what am I saying? If you watched my plan with me last year, you'll remember these journals. And so I thought, like last year, I was delusional. I thought I would have time every single night to journal and go in depth. But now I decided, okay, no, Monday to Friday, I'll just do those quick, notes and reviews in my bullet journal. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'll, alternate between these two journals. Basically, this one is for like free writing. This is where I just, with no filters, just write down either how I'm feeling or any thoughts I have. I do brainstormings in here. And this one I called it Insights, because where anything that I've like learned, like maybe I listened to a podcast and I heard something I liked, or I was reading a book. And so yeah, I'll work out exactly how I'm gonna do my journaling habit, and maybe if you guys are interested, I can make that its own separate video. But that is pretty much, yeah, my bullet journal, my first bullet journal for 2020. And yeah, I think right now just give y'all a quick flip through so you can see, the final result. After I also added some more, decorations. Done a pretty decent job at my first bullet journal attempt, and hopefully I did a good enough job explaining it to you guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know, what are your plans, resolutions, goals for 2020. Also, what videos would you like to see from me in this year, because I'm looking, to expand my horizons. And also, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more bullet journal spreads, I'm playing with my hair a lot, I need to stop. If you want to see more bullet journal spreads, by all means, it can become a regular thing here on the channel where I share with you guys my bullet journal spreads, my habits, and just give you guys general updates, because I do want to try and be a little bit more creative on my videos. I don't just want to make a sit down, talk to you guys videos. While I love those, trying to keep y'all interested, and I'm rambling a lot for this intro, outro, playing with my hair, I'm all over the place. I need to have breakfast. Yeah, I think the scam was filming this before eating breakfast, so my blood sugar's all low. Also, I did have a cup of coffee, so I am a little bit over caffeinated. And if you're still watching this, thank you so much, because wow, I'm being messy. So yeah, here's to 2020. Hopefully, we know this year is gonna be our year. I know we say this every time, but I'm getting such good positive energy from 2020. Like, I've been saying this. 2019, I saw this tweet saying 2019 was the breakdown, 2020 will be the breakthrough. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you so much. Bye guys.